To all my Facebook friends who have been following the JB Cougar drama, I have some unfortunate news to pass along to you. I had talked JB into raising money for the local Timmy Fund down at a club in Boston called the Cougar Den, where the Cougars could bid for winning a date with James. And unfortunately, things got out of hand, and the Cougars were fighting over him, and they were pulling at him like a chicken bone, and his arm got broken. This is the picture that we used to begin with, the JB firefighter picture that got all the Cougars hot and bothered to begin with. Kind of sad. See, his arm's broken. He was sitting in McDonald's here. This was right after we got out of the ER. He should be back in business in 2 to 3 weeks. But in the meantime, he's got this one-arm thing going on, and it's a little bit hard for him to get around in his house. And he's got a great roommate in Clark, but you know, there's only so much that Clark's willing to do for him. So we put it out online that we're needing a live-in nurse for the next couple of weeks until James can do more on his own. Now, the very, very first response that we got was from this girl. And her name is Ronnie, and as you can see, she works at McDonald's, and she kind of dresses like Ronald McDonald, only like a little sexier. And although, as you can see from this picture here with the tomato, that she would feed him healthy, she's not a registered nurse. So we want to thank Ronnie for applying, but we're not going to be able to seriously consider her application. Okay, the second response we got was from this nurse here, Sonia. And she looks very pretty and friendly, but as you can see, she's wearing a pink and black uniform, which leads me to believe that she's not a real nurse, and we need someone who has the nursing skills to go with the friendly attitude. So, sorry, Sonia. Here we have Fern. Now, what troubles me about Fern is it doesn't look like she remembered to zip her dress up, and you know, we can't leave someone with James who might forget to give him the right medication. She might forget to give him his ibuprofen at the appropriate time or take his temperature or whatever it is a nurse would have to do with JB right now. So thanking Fern for her application, but again, no. This is Sherry. Now Sherry, she looks really pretty, and she's got the appropriate nurse symbol on her hat, but look at her face. She looks like she has a really bad attitude, and right now James needs like happiness and sunshine and rainbows. Now this one here, this one applied, she said she's a ninja nurse, and although it looks like she really wouldn't fool around and she might be able to get the job done, it also looks like she might try to break James's other arm as soon as we all leave him alone with her. So we're not gonna go for Nina the ninja. And here we have Lacey. And she looks friendly, and she's even got 2 nurse symbols on her outfit, so she must be doubly qualified. But she keeps touching her shoulder, makes me think she might have a rotator cuff issue, and we need someone who's in good health looking after James, not someone who's got an arm issue of their own. This one's kind of interesting because this is a nurse who has an assistant, and she applied as the nurse with the pirate hooker assistant. However, upon looking in close, now here I'll bring it into the camera so you can see for yourself. If you read the pirate hat, it says, "I sailed with Long John Silver." You know, and that's a fast food restaurant. That's not like any kind of accredited pirate institution. So if she's a fake pirate, this might actually be a fake nurse, and we need a real nurse to take care of JB. The next nurse who applied, Jane. Now, Jane looks undoubtedly like a real nurse. Looks like she might even be working on some good morphine down there or something. However, if you look at Jane compared to the other nurses who applied, I think James would punch me in the throat with his good arm if I chose her over some of the other ones. So, sorry, Jane. You do look qualified, but I don't think it's going to be you. Okay, now, out of all of the ones that applied, this is my favorite one here. This is Trudy, and she's got 3 medical symbols on her outfit there, so she's triply qualified, and she looks really wicked friendly. See? Let's see if I can get her into the camera. Look at that smile. I think that she would put a big ray of happiness and sunshine into James's life while his arm is getting better. Right now it looks like it's going to be 2 to 3 weeks if he does what he's supposed to do, and we all know James, so it's probably going to be at least a 6-month rehab, but we'll keep an eye on him.